We've been receiving so many wonderful memories and condolences following the passing of longtime WJXT Chief Meteorologist George Winterling, who died yesterday at the age of 91.
He was our chief for 47 years, a trusted forecaster in our community, and a mainstay on local television. We're going to share some of our viewers' memories in a moment. Some that have come up are about George's humor. He loved to joke and laugh. We never met anyone who didn't like George, except for one.
Yeah, one named Brandy. She was a Pekinese-Chihuahua mix who lives in Lake City and would go crazy whenever George came on TV. So we went back into the Channel 4 vault to find the story of George and Brandy and what happened the day that the two finally met. George Winterling was beloved in our community during his decades-long career at Channel 4 and welcomed into many homes. Well, except maybe one. We heard about Brandy, who had quite the reaction when George appeared during a broadcast. Former WJXT reporter Ted Brown went to Lake City to see it for himself. This is a portion of his report.
At noon, there's Matt Sinclair.
Before the Dow can reach a new high.
And then Woody with the weather.
For most of the northern half of the country.
Later at 6, there's Sam and Tom.
Yeah, well, then it'll be at the TPC. I'll be there.
Then Deb.
George will tell us all about it when we come back.
Oh, look out! This dog hates George Winterling. She goes after George every time he's on and has for 4 years, ever since she was a 6-week-old pup.
Nobody else. I've tried to get her to get the other ones, and she'll just look at them and perk her ears up and then walk off.
Just George.
Just George.
That's right, beware of dog for George Winterling only. Fast forward 2.5 years. Brandy was a little grayer and spent more time on the couch than she used to, but she still did not like George Winterling. George decided to meet Brandy, but he came prepared, suiting up to meet his furry foe. He came armed with treats, hoping to make a good impression as he delivered a special forecast. We still don't know what turned Brandy against George, but as someone said, the best way to get rid of an enemy is to make them your friend.
I sure appreciate you watching me on TV all these years.
This story does have a happy ending. George and Brandy became friends after all, proving what we knew all along. It was impossible not to love George Winterling.
Gosh, that is so funny.
It wasn't the butcher bones either, the treats. It was George that the dog loved.
What was it about his image on TV? Like you said, there were no moving graphics that the dog would be startled by. Nothing like that.
To see it go through the sequence of everybody that made up the news back then, and then George walks on, and it's Cujo.
And then you saw the dog so placid in its owner's arms, you know, just sleeping, and then there's George. Oh, my gosh.
But George solved that, you know, and it just highlights his sense of humor, too, right? You know, so many laughs.
The catcher's misk and the catcher's mask.
The knee pads. I think he had on knee pads just in case he gets bit on the knee.
Well, community leaders across the city have been paying their own tributes to George as well.
Yeah, Jax Reddy, the city's emergency management division, shared condolences on Twitter, saying our thoughts are with the Winterling family. George was a true pioneer in his field. He kept generations of our community informed and educated about the weather.
And meteorologists are reaching out, like First Coast News Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan tweeted this message last night. George Winterling blessed us on Earth for 91 years. I owe my career as a broadcast meteorologist in Jax to George. Thank you, George. I'll be looking for clues in the clouds.
Oh, that's sweet. We set up a special section on our website dedicated to remembrances of George. We also included a space where you, our viewers, can leave memories and condolences. It's at news4jax.com/Winterling. We've received so many comments. We'd like to share some with you now. One of our viewers, Insider, Ed Van Voorhees, wrote this. When I was in 6th grade, I wrote George a letter asking to send a weather chart that he drew on, and he did, for a school project to get an A+.
Eugene Williams writing, what a sad day for Jacksonville. I've been watching George Winterling since the mid-'70s. He was truly the Walter Cronkite of the weather.
And Judy shared this. My family moved to Jacksonville between my first and second grade in school, and he came to Spring Park Elementary and talked to us about hurricanes. Then I attended Inglewood High School, and he came to his son's baseball games. He was always a pleasure to be around, whether he was doing weather or cheering on the baseball team. He will be missed, and my condolences to his family. And Jim and Diana wrote this. When it came to weather, he was all you needed. No one else. Irreplaceable and a great man. No words could express who he was.
And this message is from Iris. My grandmother only believed one weatherman's forecast, and that was George. I'm 61 years old now, and I still talk about watching his weather.
And Kim Willie wrote this. He was the greatest. I grew up watching him. I remember the maps and his markers. Richard has some big shoes to fill. Again, you can share your own message by going to newsforjax.com/Winterling. And I know you really looked up to him, and I know John did as well.
Just, I've said, a bunch of different times, in 2 weeks of just getting a chance to work with him behind the scenes when I was first starting here was everything that I needed out of my master's degree. I mean, it was, and it was the nuances. It was all the little things. And he still drew on the paper charts. Every day we would print these out. When I first started, we had the dot matrix printer back here, and then we went to one of the first of the inkjets. But we would print out the week in advance, and he would sit there with his colored pencils making changes, and then take the National Weather Service forecast and start marking it, and then hand it to me because I was the guy that typed the stuff in. And I just, okay, so why did you make these changes? And just listening to what he was doing and why he made those changes, it's those things that helped me, that helped John, that helped Mark. I mean, all of the entire team here, just those nuances that he shared with all of us.
And there's no doubt he's proud of you as the chief now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Let's head over